most of the NCAAs. Here's how Hunter Stieber and Mark Ballweg got there. Stieber winning a close one over Nelson from Purdue. Ballweg over his rival Nick Nardanes, a win in the semis. It's Hunter Stieber from Ohio State, Mark Ballweg from Iowa.
These two guys have survived the battle at 141. The two semifinal matches, one went to overtime where Ballweg was able to go ahead and defeat Nardanes, and Hunter Stieber following suit here with his brother here, making it the finals. A much tougher route here, a 10-8 match in his semifinal match. He's in on a shot.
Beats Ballweg to the punch on the shot there. Earlier in the dual meet, Hunter Stieber narrowly defeated Mark Ballweg 6-4 in their duel.
Yeah, once again, just like we saw with Delgado, get a little hip separation and move back into it. Nice work there by Stieber. It beats Ballweg to the punch, and that, you know, Ballweg, you take a look at that knee, it might be a little troubling here for him, but this is where we're going to see the Stiebers, in this case Hunter, just really dominant in the top position. Really do a good job with that claw, control, ride in the top position.
Hunter Stieber, also a sophomore like his brother, was an All-American last season as a true freshman. That's why they're together in their career, because Logan redshirted his first year and then won the NCAAs last year as a redshirt freshman. Hunter placed 6th last year in the NCAAs.
He's already got the near half tied on there. And he works really hard to keep the weight of his opponent on his hands. I mean, keep him on his hands, keep not bumping and knocking him. Now he's got the near wrist ride. Hunter does not, there's no such thing as a passive escape here with the Stiebers. You earn every escape you're going to get here with these two Ohio State wrestlers that are just so dominant in the top position. They got great range with their upper body, got wide shoulders, good set of hips. They float really well with their feet and change from the top position, moving up top, and then coming back with the legs if they have to keep the action going in their favor.
The pride of Monroeville, Ohio. Logan and Hunter Stieber. Hunter not to be outdone by his brother. A year later, he became a 4-time state champion in Monroeville.
Nice action there. The quick escape. Good job there by Ballweg here with the rotating the hips out, a little changeover action, getting to his feet.
Stieber out front 2-1. A minute 20 left in the first period. We're at 141 pounds. Ballweg out of Waverly, Iowa. Waverly Shell Rock High School. He's a senior.
And look at that wide stance. They almost look like you know, down linemen here in football where they get wide. There's a 3-point stance that is offering up right there. Now he drifts into a 4-point stance, has all both hands down. Again, what we said before is that the first shot often sets up the second shot. May not get it, but use it as the shooting as a setup.
45. Watch the throat. Get off the throat. Get on the chin.
Any situation with the ball, we're trying to work the head pretty hard. You really got to be able to go ahead and move your feet pretty well if you're Stieber, but he drops right back in the shot, gets up, keeps driving through. Look how active his lower body was there to get the 2 points.
Out on his toes, 2 points. Hunter Stieber goes out in front 4-1. Short time left in the first period, about 15 seconds.
Nice job of Stieber getting Ballweg back on his hands, controlling the real estate there. Not going to go off the mat here with him. Going to milk out the clock there, keep that toe in.
It's the end of the first period.
Here's a good look at that replay here. So he comes up and pops his hips in. Nothing special, but he just kind of feels Ballweg come over the top of him, lifts him up, kind of slams him down. But look how active his lower body was to finish that shot. Good work.
Hunter Stieber gets the choice, and he chooses down to begin the second period. Mark Ballweg comes on top. Stieber out in front 4-1. 2 takedowns in the first period. Stieber, the #1 seed in this tournament. Ballweg, the 3 seed. You see that in the Fox box. These are the tournament seeds in our Fox box with the score. 5-1 in favor of Stieber, and he extends that lead 7-1. It's workmanlike right now, putting on a clinic, Hunter Stieber.
He's coming out the back door with that shot, and then he just kind of shucks him off of those shoulders and goes to a double leg and just finishes up with good footwork and getting around the corner. So it's good, aggressive work there by Stieber. And this is hurting Iowa's chances to kind of creep up in the team race with these finalists that are having a difficult time.
Coming into the finals, Penn State, Iowa, and Minnesota all have 4 finalists. Iowa is on their 3rd one. They came out 1-2-3 at 125 and 133 where they lost, and now Ballweg their 3rd. Minnesota, Penn State, they don't get started until the later weights.
Ballweg has had a good tournament. Got to think fall in the first round and was able to go ahead and avenge a loss earlier from the national duels. So he's had a good tournament to this point, but pace of this match is definitely favoring Hunter Stieber. You know, this is the point in the match where if you're Ballweg, you really got to be a little bit creative here to try to create some openings, and you might learn something about what might be able to help you if these 2 wrestlers match up somewhere early in the national tournament in a week and a half.
Could very easily happen. Ballweg, ranked number 9 by Intermat, IntermatWrestle.com for all your rankings, team and individuals. Andrew Hips, such a great resource for the Big Ten Network, helping us out, rankings, and a lot of information. And Jay Jaggers in the foreground. Here's your team standings. Of course, we're adding in points now from 3rd to 5th. Penn State, 133 pounds. They had a 5th place winner. Iowa, 130.5. Minnesota, 125. Ohio State, 100.5. It's up to the 2nd team scores after 133 pounds across the board with all placings.
Well, look at this work here by Stieber. Again, coming out the back door with seam work. I mean, this is the techniques that we're seeing here certainly work for Delgado here. Coming out the back door here, keeps his ankles or shoelaces flat in this instance here. Now his Ballweg doing a pretty good job of tying it up. That's his lifeline right there, and the referee Joe Tauber is going to call a stalemate. But I look at Stieber and I go, gosh, how do you get in on him? He's really low. He drops that chest over to the knee and attacks. He's getting the leg at ease right now. And not only is this affecting the clock, but he's the one that has the best opportunity to continue to score.
Minute 15 left in the 3rd period. It's been all Hunter Stieber out in front 7-3 with almost 2 minutes of riding time.
And it's pretty tough to get back in the match when you let a guy in and your best hope is to get a stalemate. Ballweg trying to work off that underhook on that side, but Stieber just backs off and gives him a little space. He just gets wider and wider with that stance. And he's, look at that bend that he has right there on his body. It's just really tough to get to his leg when he's bent over at the waist like that. But athletically, that's a tough position to hold. It speaks to his athletic ability.
It's Tom Ryan, the head coach of Ohio State, and a former teammate, Tom Brands, there on the left from.
Back in the leg of Stieber. A little less committed to getting that short time here, less than 30 seconds.
If Stieber wins here, it's the brothers winning the Big Ten championship. Perhaps, Jim, since the first time in 20 years or so since the Brands brothers won Big Ten championships for Iowa in the early 90s.
Especially the Brands brothers, the Lesky brothers, the Bannock brothers, they probably did it there before them. So, great win for the Stiebers.
Stieber favor for Ohio State. It makes it 2 in a row for Ohio State Big Ten champions. Hunter Stieber, sophomore. He gets a Big Ten championship.
Hunter Stieber.
There's your winner. Hunter Stieber following his brother's footsteps. Logan, who won at 133 pounds.